Askwera same Zimbabwe, welcome to our channels in confessions and deep secrets. Kana kariki kutanga kupia panino channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Kana chungwagara, uka subscribe, but don't forget to comment and share this video. Nasi Zimbabwe, tabigirai, buritswa. One of my supporters is Anupi of Abuda Kusungwa that the Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission should also investigate Nelson Chamisa regarding the bulletproof car in Zimbabwe. Yanetsa nyaya indofunga pane ma funds arikunzi akamboraiswa nema supporters aNelson Chamisa vachida kumutengera bulletproof car, but zviri kunzi mota iyoyo haisi kuzikanwa kunzi yakazofamba sei, mari yacho haisi kuzikanwa kuti yakafamba sei. Hapasi kuzikanwa zvakare kuti yakatengwa iri mota kana kuti haina kutengwa, plus hapasi kuzikanwa kuti mari yakapiwa iri Chamisa kana kuti haina kupiwa Chamisa. So ndofunga murungoona iyo ex post yapostwa yakanzi the Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission should also investigate Chamisa regarding the bulletproof car. Another ex-user Akuda Kusungwa Kusungwa questions surrounding Chamisa's bulletproof car will forever be a thorn in Nelson Chamisa and Comrade Ostalo's flesh. It doesn't matter how many times the question is asked, the responses never confirm whether the car exists or not and whether the money raised was used for its intended purpose. The issues pertaining to accountability continue to evade the fake alternative to ZANU-PF, which Ostalos speaks for. It is obvious, despite Ostalos' long-winded response, that the bulletproof car was never purchased. No proof of purchase equals no purchase. What a pity, yet they chosen to be transparent and accountable from the onset. Questions surrounding the bulletproof car, which never was, would have been a thing of the past. How does one expect transparency and accountability from ZANU-PF official at ED Mnangagwa when Ostalos and CO have repeatedly failed to be accountable and transparent themselves? Aren't we allowing the same problems to exist in the form of different individuals and their political parties? It would appear all Ostalos has mastered in the brief time he has been in politics is the art of name-calling and the lack of honesty. Zimbabwe deserves a better opposition and a better leaders like yesterday. Those are Akuda Kusungwa, there is Twitter user along with the question yakavunjwa ni one of my citizens in Zimbabwe during an ex-space apo one of my prominent Zimbabwean journalist Gerard Uncle Jed Belts akahosta a space with Gift Ostalo Siziva. One of my citizens akavunza about this question mare Zimbabwe tot mungonzo ajivunza question ni then munzo response yakapiwa na Gift Ostalo Siziva mare Zimbabwe.
My last question is you have said that Treasurer General quoted in your submission, but we are very clear in understanding that quoted has since distanced himself as being a Treasurer General of anything. So I would like to understand if you insist that quoted was the Treasurer General, is he aware of the funds which were received towards the bulletproof car? If they ever were received, if not, or if they were received at any point, why is it we never had an acknowledgement from those who were mobilizing, or it is that those who were mobilizing never took the funds to their rightful owners? Thank you very much.
I'm not so sure if you had followed the process, because it's one of the things that ZANU-PF or regime troglodytes have been trying to use to try and portray a narrative of accountability to strike moral equivalence between the alternative and ZANU. And my response is very clear. The bulletproof car was raised by a group that called itself the Citizen Action for Change. right? The CAC made reports to everyone who donated. I'm sure there were debate in the public opinion about some people were saying, I donated money, I want to know. They wrote to them. Some people returned their monies. They had meetings with the benefactors of the car. The benefactors also gave a response to them. It's all in the public domain. I remember at some point a statement being issued about that contribution from citizens and what went, and people were thanked, and they actually, maybe if you didn't know, beyond that, they actually went and raised more money that they were raising to support activities of citizens across the entire part of the country. And we, up to this very day, we salute them as an organization for their generous acts and efforts of what happened. And this was born out of their conscious understanding that of what had happened in Mutare, where President Chamisa had associated. There were so many security concerns around the bulletproof car because of the laws of our country, right? The law is clear. We just have a bulletproof car of President Chamisa, of President Swangrai, I'm sorry, which is still in Pinga police station to this very day because it was a bulletproof. So there were many interventions around that contribution and how it has to go and so forth. And they wrote statements and papers. It's in the public domain. Their own spokesperson, in actual fact, who spoke, they held their press conferences, many of them, which we helped in facilitation of that process. So I'm not so sure where the element is, but I mean, regime troglodytes will always try to attempt to use that to strike moral equivalence.
This is not the first time yanetsa nyaya iyi. Ndofunga mugora 2022 zvakare yakambonetsa nyaya iyi. Honai Chamisa akamboenda under pressure achinzi he should account for 122,300 United States dollars yakadonetwa nemasympathizers for the purchase of a bulletproof car yaaifanira kuzoshandisa during the campaign period. This car nyaya yakabuda mushure mekunge motorcade yake yakasafa ma-attacks from suspected ZANU-PF supporters nema-state security agents muri Zimbabwe. Zvinopera mushe ma-well wishers akavunza achida transparency and accountability around the initiative. Vakabvunza vachiconfirma whether mota yange yakatengwa here kana kuti haina. Mota yakatengwa here kana kuti haina. The then CCC spokesperson Fadzai Maire akabuda achichara achiti not yet, mota yange isati yatengwa. Akarefer further questions to organizers of this initiative avaizvidedza vachichiti the Citizens Action for Change, and also known as the Citizens Organizers. Maire akabuda achichara achiti the citizens organizers are seized with the matter. They are your best port of call for detailed information. I see this group haina kumbobatika ichitaura kuti zvakafamba sei muri Zimbabwe. The person creator this GoFundMe uyo ainzi Baswi haana zvakare kucontactwa for nyaya iyi. The CCC interim secretary, the CCC interim treasurer vaDavid Coulthard vanga vakatora chigaro ichi nguva iyi vakabuda vachitaura ivo vachiti this was a primitive initiative, and so as interim treasurer of the CCC I have not been involved at all. I'm not sure whether it has been bought. You have to ask CCC President Nelson Chamisa staff that question. The funding yakaraiswa from well wishers vachishandisa GoFundMe page yakaraisa 122,300 from 3,100 donations. I average at $39 each. The highest donation yakaitwa the one uyainzi Tino Mudzekenyi akadonata 42,500, followed by Henry Munashi uyo akaraisa 1,450. Muri Zimbabwe, in October, Baswi akabuda achichara yachiti have joined other citizens to set up an initiative to support the safety for Nelson Chamisa. The initiative will be registered in the USA and is led by an audit committee. It is clear that the regime wants to continue to frustrate democracy by attacking the main opposition. The recent attacks showed that the regime wants to injure or cause serious harm to Nelson Chamisa. As the diaspora community of Zimbabwe, we want to send a clear message of solidarity with replacing Nelson Chamisa's vehicle, which was destroyed during his recent attacks orchestrated by the regime in Masvingo. Together as the diaspora community, we felt this one way we can support the democracy agenda from afar. Zvakabuda zvichitaurwa napasi uyu zvakadida kuti vanhu vangu vachiraisa this amount of money iwe sekuzikana kuti yakafamba sei uye zviri kupi. So the ZANU-PF supporters are calling for ZACC to also investigate Nelson Chamisa pamusoro penyaya iyi. Tisingazive kuti munoiona sei. Tiudzei zvamuri kufunga pamusoro penyaya iyi mu comment section.